Welcome back. It's been a while, hasn't it? Well, you know me. Obviously you do, otherwise you wouldn't listen to this. And I'm here with these amazing players.
Greetings. Did you miss me? Well, I don't care if you missed me or not. You're having me again. Hi. The name's Loki,
Hi.
by the way, if you didn't remember.
Hi, I'm Siri.
Hiya, I'm Alex, they, them.
It's everyone's favorite hyena. It's Tess.
Yeah, that went by quickly. Anyone care to... Yes, I'm still asking superficially. Anyone care to recap what happened last time?
Oh, as it will, I took notes by chance.
Oh my god, you did?
Damn.
Damn. Good
Imagine
job.
taking notes.
Imagine not relying on Tessa's notes.
The party was trying to open the box they found the last session and found 3 items to insert into. But it only opened halfway, and they remembered there was a 4th slot for some reason. And Grandma went over the riddle again, sighed, filled in her face, and inserted something in the 4th slot. As it was inserted, the box opened entirely and all the tokens fell out and revealed that she inserted her glass eye into the 4th slot as the riddle for it was a sacrifice of layers, an onion made of glass. I mean, yeah. Fake eyes need to be made out of glass, you have to look through them somehow. Anyway. Actually, no one actually saw something in the box except for Risa, who saw a bracelet. Made out of pure gold, obviously. Nah. Risa put on the bracelet and briefly felt in control of something that she was previously not aware of. She concentrates on that part and briefly glows, but just doesn't happen anything. Nothing happened. After some more concentrating, she finally glows more, and suddenly there was a slightly wounded light blue phoenix with a bracelet on its wing before them. Since Rumi still holds the magical sword, Ammon had the focus on them. And there was a brief argument about mind control before the phoenix turned back into Risa. The group decides to
Also slightly wounded, might I add.
I said slightly wounded blue phoenix.
Yes, but Risa is also slightly wounded.
Fair. They decide to rest for the night, but can't find any suitable shelter. Nima picks up the remaining tokens before they get going. And the group heads north towards the checkpoint. On the 9th day of travel, a bicycle approaches. I absolutely butchered that word in my notes, holy shit. And a postman in uniform arrives, and bears a name tag saying Christina. Christina gives a letter to both Ammon and Nima before heading out again. Me and talking today, it's not a good combo. The letter is from Fern Buzz to remind everyone that is the person that Ammon left as temporary tribe chief and her second in command. And the letter begs for their immediate return since the village was destroyed. And that's where we ended the last session.
Oh no, what a cliffhanger.
Much cliff, very hanger.
Yes, this is now the time for your characters to react to this letter, to these letters.
Well, Ammon certainly reads it a few times over, trying to grasp the contents.
Anyone got some lemon juice?
I have lemons next door.
Please tell
Oh.
me you'll get that.
Not really, no.
I'm sorry.
Like
Sorry.
invisible ink gets made visible with lemon
Oh.
juice.
That was very far-fetched, I'm sorry.
Wasn't it that lemon juice acts as invisible ink and you can make it
Yeah.
visible with heat again?
Yeah.
That too. That was it. But the truth still stands. Anyone have some lemon juice or a lighter for that matter?
I mean, I'm
Let's just
pretty
light the-
sure. Light the whole thing on fire. I mean, I have a torch at least.
I just realized I don't have a lighter. Like, at all.
Skill issue.
I don't have a fancy one, I just have one from the left.
I mean, I also have non-fancy ones.
I have a bright light.
That's cool.
I have this from Lab in Denmark.
Fair.
Dear podcast listeners, every member, including the DM of this party, is currently holding various types of lighters into their cameras, lighting them, thus, figuratively or metaphorically speaking, setting this entire podcast ablaze.
Oh.
For the record, I do not have a lighter and I did not show a lighter. I showed
She
a very
lied.
fancy looking heft.
Well, good. Fortunately for us, the podcast is already hot enough with Loki in it, so.
Yay!
Says you.
What's up, everyone? I love you so much, you doofus.
Anyway, what does Nima say to her letter?
Then, Captain, did we get this same letter? About how the village got destroyed?
It seems so.
Okay. Could I maybe make like an insight check or history check or something like that to see if this,
Sure.
the way this is written, like fits to the way he would speak?
Yes, checking the
You can.
authenticity of the letter. I would like to do the
Yeah,
same.
because me and him, we worked in the military together. I should know how he speaks.
Please
Like-
do, both of you.
It's an 8.
So what stat would that be? Insight?
Guess so.
Inside, maybe? Oh, yeah. I feel.
Yeah, I also rolled with insight now.
See if that. That's a 15.
To Nima, that is definitely Fern. To Amon, it could be Fern.
Could be. I will have to go check this out for myself. Because either way, something's up. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, if we were to take like the most direct route, how long would it take us to get back to the village?
7 days.
Well, it's the route y'all took, besides the circus detour, takes, dear note taker.
7 days. Like, we are on day
Therefore-
9 of our travels, and like 2 days minus the circus and everything, so 7 days.
And therefore the most direct way would be, given that you're still 5 days away, math. 2 days seems not enough. So I'm just gonna say 7 days from this point.
I'm afraid that the way this is written, it might actually be authentic. Though I can't help but ask, do you see any way this letter might be forged still?
I doubt the likelihood of that. I mean, who would want to keep us?
I turn to the other two in our party. Do either of you have experience with forgeries?
Uh,
No, I can detect if there's magic on there, but that's it.
I might have.
I hand over the letter. Does this set off any alarms in your mind?
What kind of skill check should I do on that to? Is that insight or investigation?
For you, I would say investigation, because you're investigating the letter for
Right,
forgery.
right,
And you do not know how Fernd
right.
acts, talks, etc.
So I'm gonna do an investigation check. That is 17.
It seems as original, or whatever what you want to use, as it could get.
It doesn't look forged. I don't see any signs.
Well,
Was not the answer I was hoping for, to be honest.
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess it's settled then. Nima, you take the children and go forth with the original goal of going to the outpost. I will send word once I arrive at the village and see for myself what happened.
Then
Oh no, are we about to split the party?
I mean this with precaution and not as an insult. So please be understanding to what I'm about to say. Are you sure this is a good idea to have you traveling alone such a distance, given the last few days, what we went through?
No, I haven't made it to my age through not surviving or being a fool. I can take care of myself.
Alex?
Risa's raising her hand and waiting.
I just take a step aside so that Armand and you can see each other.
I mean, you guys can both go if you want to, Rumi, and I can just go to the checkpoint. I've traveled a lot alone. I'm okay with that.
I would feel more comfortable knowing you in a bigger group. Especially considering the events at the circus.
Fair. Just saying.
I understand your idea, but it's better if at least 3/4 of the asked for group arrive at the checkpoint and not just half.
That's actually a good point, not gonna lie.
This I kind of agree. Especially my track record with the plane authority isn't that great, so I rather would have some other people with me.
Have you met them before?
Might have under complicated circumstances.
Ooh.
Come on, looks proud.
I don't mean to pry, but could you elaborate?
Well, I have a history of getting in trouble with the law. But that's a
What?
long time ago. But like, yeah.
What?
In case
game?
you all have forgotten, you literally met Rumi in a cage.
Yeah. Did you actually burn something down, or?
I did definitely not burn anything down in the village. I swear.
I meant just in general, but thank you for clarifying.
Oh well, I mean, I definitely have a history of arson, but I have definitely not done anything to the village.
I mean, fair. I kind of burnt down the tent, so I'm not one to say.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'm gonna do something.
What are
Nima
you
is
gonna do?
Nima's gonna pull out a map.
Oh my god, a map! Like almost as if someone would have made a map in between sessions.
Show it to you. Point to where we are. Point to where we are heading. Are there any places in between where
Wait, what?
You cut off.
It's a whole as freeze frame.
Oh no.
Yes,
Well.
indeed. I think it's pretty safe to assume that there are some places where.
I'm sorry, you just completely cut out after that, yeah.
is my internet back again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
My internet's been a bit, how do they say in professional terms, fucky wucky in the last few days.
Yeah, that
That is indeed very professional.
Professional.
Yeah.
As
I have a
an
lot of
ITler,
IT friends.
yes.
I know the lingo.
I'm in IT. It's true.
As an
For real,
electrician,
yeah,
yes, absolutely.
I'm a train attendant. That's basically all of our modern trains.
Fucky wucky.
And once again, I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in the room not doing anything with technology. I'm a teacher, by the way.
I'm
If anyone
quite
cares.
literally also not doing anything with technology. I'm working with mechanics.
It also well. Anyway. Where were we?
Nima
Map.
wanted to know if any places up ahead know you, in quotation marks.
Mm,
Oh. No who?
no Rumi.
Rumi, yeah. Our little arsonist.
What kind of check could I make to I don't know, figure that out if I remember anything?
Please come again.
What kind of check should I do if I remember any places that might know me in the path between where we are and to the checkpoint?
I would argue for history.
Just
History?
Yeah.
I'm
Sure.
just gonna say no one knows you in between where you are and where you are
Okay,
headed.
fair enough. So I know that these places should be safe.
This gives me a few safer thoughts to the idea of letting you two go up ahead on your own.
Amon steps closer to you. You will keep on traveling with the children. That is a direct order, soldier.
I salute. Yes, Captain.
What the fuck?
Well, that settles it then, I guess.
Yes, it certainly does. I shall reconvene with you at a later point in time.
Well,
And
then this is a goodbye for now. Have safe travels.
likewise, may the gods be on your side. And she salutes.
Captain, before you go, may I speak to you under 4 eyes?
She looks at you.
Oh, under 5! And opens the chest to reveal a third eye.
No. I just take a step closer.
Out of character.
Yeah.
Under 3 eyes. She has one of her eyes is a glass eye, and she's currently wearing an eye patch.
Ayo!
Can I
Okay,
close my eye and be the fourth? Sorry.
Nima steps a bit closer to you and puts a vial in your hand. The vial has a very thick, almost viscous-like dark green substance in it.
Amon looks at Nemo.
I may be a cavalryist by profession, but in my time off, I have attempted to master the art of poisons. This is one of my finest. Please use it responsibly.
Is this one of those in case you get captured kind of situations?
That is up to you. But I would suggest trying to put it on the capturer first instead of the captured.
Yes, more my style, and I'm glad to see you have picked up a hobby.
Thank you,
Not gonna
Captain.
lie, that sounded cute as fuck. In like between those two characters.
She takes a step back again to like normal distance between two people speaking. Are there any supplies you might need? I have a few spare.
I appreciate the offer, but manage. I always manage. And once again, she turns to the group, salutes, gives a short nod, and then
Slithers away.
basically, yeah.
Bye, Grandma.
As
If
you
only y'all
you
had
leave.
velociraptors to ride on.
That you killed off.
As you leave, Nima just somewhat quietly, so you and only you can hear it. There's no glory in preventable suffering. Please be careful. I'm saying this as your friend.
It's a very short, almost imperceptible nod.
Yay! The party is now allowed to vote on who we shall follow first. The main party or Ammon? All those for Ammon, please raise your hand.
Wait, can we vote twice? Like vote for both?
Sure. All those for the party, please raise your hand.
Damn, perfect tie.
It's a tie.
How did we get a perfect tie with 5 people?
Because you voted twice.
I'm the God and it's me. Or how does that one Adele song go?
I shall ask again. Those who would like us to not follow Ammon first, please raise your hand. Those who would like for us to follow the party first, please raise your hand.
Wait.
Wait a
Paul.
second.
Surely, Paul.
Gotcha!
You didn't get me. I was just confused.
I was
Well,
confused and fell for it. Well,
To our podcast listeners, we effectively, while voting, had a situation of everybody going, pick the other one. As in, Tess voted for the party, Alex, Loki, and Potet voted for Amond.
Well, the second question also was for the party. Both questions were if we shall follow the party. Jokes aside, I think it's y'all want to follow Ammon. That seems like to be the consensus.
I'm for a one gene podcast. Woo!
Yes.
I didn't understand that acoustically.
I said it's time for a one gene podcast.
Okay, then I shall take my leave. It's a one yin podcast.
Yes, one gene and a DM.
but
Well, too late.
also I'm also a yin.
Doesn't change the fact that there's only one yin we're gonna follow right now.
I'm just too
Yeah,
curious what happens. So
it's 7 days later. Because it's just is. I don't have anything to pad out another 7 days of travel. So it's just gonna be a time skip.
But
Those
the
who
circus
complain, please
again.
do. You can complain by sending me €5 per complaint. You
Mark
have
is
to
in the
pay to
comments.
complain.
I would have loved a comment. Doesn't matter if it's 8.
Any and all
You can
complaints
also
must
leave
be.
a comment. We just don't have a comment section to leave a comment in.
Spotify has a comment section.
I no longer use Spotify, so I have no idea.
I mean,
Any and all complaints must be declared via Twitch donation messages.
Exactly. And starting next Tuesday, I'm streaming again, so please.
Oh, watch it!
Anyway, yeah, you arrive like you can see the village from like far in the horizon.
Can I though?
Yes, I am telling you that you are so near the village that you can see it in the horizon.
Do I see any immediately apparent damage to it?
Roll for perception.
$19.
You can make out semblances of smoke. It's still pretty far away, so.
I mean, Ammon suspects this still might be like normal cooking fires, so.
It does not feel like normal cooking fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna get closer.
You do that. As you get closer, you see more and more smoke. It's not a dangerous amount of smoke, but it's the smoke that tells you, oh shit, something happened here.
Mm-hmm.
And when you can actually make out buildings, they look, pardon the pun, ruined.
Where's the pun?
They are ruined. That's why they are ruined looking.
Okay, thank you.
I'm on. Still determined to figure out what's happening, still keeps her pace, even gets a little bit faster to get to the village to find out what happened.
Then please do roll for dexterity if you have the breath work to go faster.
Wouldn't that be Constitution? Anyway. Fucking natural 20, motherfucker.
I
Grandma
shall stand
sprints.
defeated. That's a very fast grandma. Yep, she arrives at the village.
Snake grandma.
Pervert.
What?
You were the one who said naked grandma.
I said snake.
I understood naked
I
grandma.
also understood naked.
To be fair,
Wow.
I understood it for a second, and then I was like, oh, snake. Get it?
Yeah.
I had to
Like,
think
what
of
the fuck? What you
the one-
thinking about me?
the one clip. What are things you don't want to see at night in your apartment?
Naked grandma. I know that clip.
Anyway,
Okay, anyway, I'm sorry.
she goes to the streets and shouts for anyone to see if anyone's still there and alive.
I would like to speak out a content warning for gory images that I will not describe in detail, as I cannot see fit for the gruesome scene I want you all to imagine. No one reacts to the screams. You see a lot of bodies lying there. For the
What is-
record, dear listeners, the silence is because I am currently doing a one-on-one session with our note taker, who's surprisingly, who would have
Taking
thought,
notes.
taking notes.
What is the nature of, like, how did they die? Is it like, did they all die from the same thing, or did they die from different things?
There's lots of blood.
So, like, stabbing and stuff.
I didn't say that.
Yes, that's why I'm asking you. What did they die from?
I mean, you could roll for investigation to find out.
Yes, please. Can't find my investigator. 21, lab grown.
Well, some have stab wounds. Some have slash wounds. Some just bleed for no apparent reason. That would require more investigation to find out.
Wouldn't that be
And yeah.
medicine if I would look closer?
If you were looking for specifics in their body for why they're bleeding, sure. You could
Yeah,
also just turn the bodies around to see if there's a wound.
Fair. Yeah, I would. I thought I was like within the other check. But I can do another one if you would like me to.
Well, for that you would have to go to a specific body to say if you want to check it out more closely.
Yes, I would like to check out like anybody that's close to me if I recognize like the style of weapon, maybe if it's like due to my military career, like I might have already encountered certain people that kill a certain way, so like to see if this is an old grudge or something someone was holding.
Alex, before I continue, I would like for you to pay close attention, as you should know what is about to happen and what it implies for the lore.
Okay.
As you get closer to the body nearest to you, you can see a slash wound, as if someone has been, as that person has been slashed with a sword. As you look at the wound closer, you can see it glowing slightly purple with some green mixed in there. As Amon leaves the party, the three decide to turn around and go further, as they were all basically looking back. You are now 5 days travel away from checkpoint 16, I believe it was. I'm unsure whether 15 or 16. I always mix those up.
I think it's 16 where we need to go to and 15 where the letter came from, right?
Checkpoint 15 because it's the headquarters.
Checkpoint 15, thank you very much, dear note.
Right.
The letter was approved and written, approved, and sent out by checkpoint 16.
Right. I keep confusing also which one is which.
I just am shit at remembering names, which is literally the only reason I named every single checkpoint, because I was unsure whether it was 16 or 15, as those session notes are not available to me.
Yes.
Anyway, the party continues walking. Nima appears slightly saddened.
Just out of nowhere?
Well, you basically just got a letter telling you that your closest confidant is in danger, as well as a whole village full of innocent civilians. The Nathan Fillion Civilian Pavilion in Vermilion in Vermont.
Of course.
What were any of those words?
Nathan Fillion, the
Yeah,
actor.
I know. This was less a question, more a comment.
Do you not know the famous Civilian Pavilion?
I sadly do.
Good. I'd expect as much.
Yes, we all know what that is.
Potats.
Exactly.
Anyway, please do roleplay a bit so the drama can set in some more.
Okay. Roleplay. Are you okay?
I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry.
I feel like a big chunk of my world was just suddenly ripped out. And I don't know how I can. Well, love this man a lot. And hearing him in active danger. It feels like I failed. And as a friend, confident, fellow soldier. In the cavalry unit, we are drilled to see both our steeds and each other's. as part of a unit, as part of something bigger. But not in the machine way. A cog does not care if another cog breaks. The machine might, but the cog doesn't. No. We are taught to look out and protect each other. We're given. And it feels like I failed him and me. And like history is being repeated.
If my opinion counts as something, you didn't fail. It's not your fault.
It should have taken him with us.
But
I should have insisted that he should join us. Me and him, we've been through so much shit together. And to just leave him behind?
It's not like you stabbed him in the back.
True.
He was just doing his job that what he was assigned to. Like,
Has this very anxiety-ridden conversation with like blaming oneself, etc., goes on. 5 days pass.
Oh.
This is a very anxiety-filled time for Nima. As you approach checkpoint 15, anyone would like to say anything before we actually continue the story?
Penis.
Anything campaign related?
Can I say fuck you because of the specific things?
Yes, you can. And for those who actually listened since episode 1 of the original campaign, y'all should know what the fuck is happening.
No.
It's
Of
okay.
the original campaign. You weren't there yet.
Oh. Right. Sorry.
Anyway, shall we continue then?
I just want to say that it also was in my campaign a little bit, and would we have gone further, someone would exactly know what the fuck's going on.
Yes. Well, kinda my fault that campaign ended. Sorry.
Was it? I don't even remember.
We stopped because I was like non-verbal for a few months.
Oh yeah, the chosen ones.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I just want to say, if anyone wants to continue, I'm down.
Same.
me too. We just gotta convince Ash
What?
and Lydia.
Another campaign.
Ah, right.
I'm playing my most autistic self.
As you approach checkpoint 15. Let me scroll up. I maybe should like actually as you approach checkpoint 15, standing there, you see a stout figure with a skin compromised of several shades of beige, 50 shades of beige, one might say, with some red, sporting woolly shorts with a lot And I mean a lot of pockets. A simple way,
Amazing.
it's a very distinguished person. Fur-rimmed at the arms, as well as sporting a bandana. Looking at you with her black, glinting eyes and a very, very friendly smile, you see standing there. Knew Aptos. May I introduce the party to Tess's newest character? Welcome to Of Scales and Magic.
Can I petition for them to have a really boring name tag?
It's your character.
I mean, there was a name tag issued by the Plane Authority. That's where the name is on.
Sure. It's a very beige name tag on top of beige skin. The party approaches the friendly figure.
Greetings. My name is Nima Newberry. We are ordered by the Blaine Authority to arrive here.
Blaine? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No! It's the Blaine Authority.
Wow.
She looks up and down, pulls out a piece of paper out of one of the 1,000 pockets. Sorry, I'm behind on notes.
Take your time.
For the record, she's like 160 centimeters tall.
So very
That is
tiny.
that is very small. Who would ever be that tiny?
You're smaller.
What? No. I mean, Risa is smaller.
I meant Risa.
Good. Because who would be that tall?
Oh fuck. My boyfriend is taller than you. By 3 centimeters.
Hey, on my ID it says I'm 163. I might
Then
have
you all are
lied,
the same height.
but officially I'm
On my ID at the moment it says I'm 169, but I'm actually now 165 because estrogen actually kind of mildly made me smaller for some reason. I don't know. It's weird.
Okay, so I'm officially the third tallest person in this call.
Yeah,
I think so.
You're comparably tall.
May I make a somewhat innuendo joke to what Vic just said? You're taller as my boyfriend by 3 centimeters?
Yes,
Oh no,
please.
other way around. My boyfriend is 3 centimeters taller than you. May I make a innuendo joke about that?
If I only knew what the word innuendo meant, but yes.
It's like
I know what an
sexual
innuendo
question mark
is.
jokes.
Yeah.
A suggestive joke.
Yeah.
Please.
May I? Well, it's nice to know that those centimeters are exactly where they matter.
To be fair, he literally saved me from a multiple €100 high locksmith bill. He is allowed to be tiny.
I have questions.
I locked myself out on Sunday. Did I not tell you?
Oh yeah, I remember.
He had and still has the replacement key.
Yeah.
I thought he just fucking cracked the lock, to be honest. That's
Yeah, I
what it's
also
done for
kind
me.
of thought that he knows lockpicking.
It's
mean
like
that-
here it's like a key chip thingy. So I don't even know what the locksmith would have done because
Right.
it's not a normal lock. As well as I know that the fucking housekeepers have a universal key.
Oh, is it like a keycard access thingy?
Yeah,
More
it's an
or less,
RFID
just
thing.
without the key card.
It's
Yes.
just an RFID lock, so yeah.
Oh my
Um,
god, you could reprogram a Skylander to unlock your door.
you need
Yes,
some?
I know.
I got some.
Same. Anyway,
If y'all would like, you can do that. I'm giving you permission to copy my key.
On a Skylander. That's the
Two
important
people in this
part.
call have permission to show up unannounced in my apartment. So, like, you know.
well, back on topic. Yeah, Knum checks something on the paper, looks up at you, looks at the paper, and back up at you. Ah. So you're the ones I've been looking for and been waiting for.
Hi. We lost Grandma though.
Well, guess who sent me? Good old Ammon.
An authority.
Well, let's say, still had a debt to pay to her, and she's an old friend. I mean, she's old and a friend, but also an old friend.
Same thing.
I recognize a joke when I hear it, though I am currently not in the mood for laughing. So interpret my silence as not your joke being unfunny.
Recognized.
Are you also in the military?
I was. Not anymore. Not my style anymore. No, I just do good work for coin. Well then. I believe you have an appointment with the Plain Authority.
Can we finally get answers what this all is about?
I don't know. Let's ask the Plain Authority.
Fair enough.
And, she opens the door to the inside of the
Door is
checkpoint.
open. Congratulations, you have opened the door. Anyone would like to roll like perception to see what they see inside?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Sure.
12.
I got an 11.
14.
Yeah, no.
You all see the most boring reception area you'll ever could imagine. And add to that times 10 more boredom. No decor, no plants, just chairs, a desk, and a person sitting behind the desk. And very beige colored walls.
So it's a Magistratsamt but worse.
It's a very boring waiting room.
And now suddenly, Please Hold starts playing.
You just hear from the speakers, bum ba da dum bum bum ba da da dum ba da da dum dum ba da da dum ba da da dum dum ba da da.
I think that is way too entertaining for the plain authority. I don't think they even have music going.
Oh, they're just playing Wonderwall. Anyway,
Sorry. Well, I guess we go inside and see where to. What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on?
Oh no, I have a sneaking suspicion.
Me too, but I don't want to jinx it. The DM is suspiciously quiet.
Oh, fuck you.
What's going on? Do you need
YouTube is a fucking premium source.
Bruh.
Anyway, I
Well.
was about to play 10 hours Please Hold Journal Permit Office song.
Good.
Here the link for everyone to enjoy.
I was almost guessing it was 10 hours of silence interrupted by a falling pipe.
I love that one as well. That one's great.
Hear me out. What about the 10-hour Portal Radio one?
Well, that's actually good.
Besides that one specific thing in the middle.
That, but we don't take the original. We take that incredibly, incredibly bit crushed version where you could barely hear anything.
Anyway, that, but 20 times more boring and 50 times less effective than the Permit Office.
Passierschein A38.
Well, let's. Are we going inside and seeing how to apply or get to our
Y'all
appointment?
are
Something?
already inside.
Okay. Well, is there like? I guess we need to go to the counter and ask for our whereas about the appointment. So, I don't know.
Like, is there someone at the desk?
Yes.
Have they gone fishing? Okay, they have not gone fishing.
Yes, there is someone sitting there.
Okay. Then I would like to approach them and introduce myself.
You may approach the bitch.
Oh.
Pardon?
That was What We Do in the Shadows reference.
Hmm?
Yeah, I know that one.
But you
Creepy
may
paper.
approach the person at the reception desk.
Yeah, I approach them and introduce myself.
Then please do so.
Oh, you were expecting me to actually roleplay it. Okay, sorry. Miscommunication. Greetings. My name is Nima Newberry. I was hired on by the Plane Authority to appear here. I'm in company with my two compatriots, also hired.
I'm
Not like
Lisa.
forced to get here at the penalty of fines.
Do you have the form?
What form?
We
The
weren't given a form.
employment's beginning satisfaction evaluations form.
Do you have a copy? We were not given a form.
It is the first task for any Plane Authority employee to create a form to the specifications of their employment. Are you saying you are not here as an employment technique?
To be perfectly honest and to be perfectly documented, we have not been informed why we are even here. We were told
You
to
said
kill.
you were hired. That implies consent of information to be told where to consent the form of knowing where to be when the form has been reached in of the employment beginning evaluation satisfaction form.
What gender is the person behind the desk?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Feel that. I would like to take out my letter and give it to the person.
Is this the form I was talking about?
I don't know. Can you read it and tell us where to go?
She picks the form up and reads it. This is not a form. I was not informed of you being here. Please come back when you have the fitting paperwork.
Rumi jumps up onto the counter, just because, like, I mean, he's so tiny. It is so tiny that, like, the the other person behind it can't see them otherwise.
Oh, hello, there's another person there.
Hello. So we were forced to be showing up here at the penalty of fines, and you don't know why we're here. Can we get just some fucking answers, please?
Do you have your case number?
Bureaucrats.
All we have is the letter. Each one of us has a letter. If you don't get the information from the letter, we don't have more than that.
Could you please give me your names if you shall be expected here and you don't have a case number or an employment evaluation satisfaction form? I
Chill.
guess I'll have to look at you in the system.
Why do I get the feeling this is the most emotion we're gonna see out of this one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe just more passive aggressive annoyance, but I'm Risa.
I'm Rumi.
Last name.
Don't have that.
Same.
What about you, madam? And the person turns to Nima.
As I already told you, my name is Nima Newberry, former captain
Okay, thank
of the
you.
cavalry.
And she turns to look down where you would normally expect a computer to sit. You can just see a glass orb. You could say they're pondering the orb.
God.
If I were to throw that orb, would that be orbital bombardment?
If you threw that orb and killed a person, would you then have to write their obituary?
Oh, fuck you!
I feel horrible. Anyway.
I also feel horrible now. Thank you.
That was the worst one yet, and by the rules of puns, thus the best one.
You have defeated me. Congratulations. Anyway. After pondering the orb for what feels like eternity, there is no clock anywhere nearby for you to actually think of the passage of time, as there are also no windows present in this room. It's just very grell lit. The person shrieks up and like puts the mouth in front of the hand. The hand in front of their mouth, as if they were in shock.
Nima's like halfway through making a new bottle of poison, looking up. Highway.
Miss Newberry, if you could step to the front, please.
Yes. And I approached a bit.
What did you say?
I said I approached the bench. What did you hear?
See,
I know too.
I apologize to have to inform you, but there's a warrant out for your arrest.
On what charge?
If you would kindly follow me into the back place. And the person stands up, walks farther behind, and opens the door that you did not previously see. And she gestures you to get inside.
You have not answered my questions.
5 counts of destruction of property, apparently. Property of a Mr. G.O.C.
Grandioso?
I hope you
Oh,
had
that
fun.
one.
I know I did. My name's
Hmm.
Vic. You didn't really care, and I'll hear you in a bit. But always remember, be gay, do crime. Be crime, do a gay.
No, thank you.
Except if you're ace. Then you cuddle a gay. Hug your partners. This is a threat. And bye.
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 Oh my god, imagine if people could still hear me saying this. Oh my god, this is would like, oh my god, I can imagine.